viewers. In today's video, we'll talk about the grand success of how India is standing at the 4th position by launching the SpaceX mission or the space docking mission. Now, this lies very important in our S&T part and also in the prelims perspective. So, we will try to understand this particular achievement in the exam perspective. So, first of all, after launching this, we are standing in the 4th position after US, Russia and China. So this is considered as a very historic movement in 2025. So before everything, we will try to understand what is SpaceX or the space docking mission is. So you will try to send the 2 spacecraft or satellites into the orbit at a time, together in the orbit. Now they go into the orbit and they try to connect and they try to work together. This particular docking of 2 particular spacecrafts or satellites is called space docking mission or SpaceX. Now, to do this kind of technological aspect, there requires a proper precision and an advanced technology, because you're trying to send 2 spacecraft individually and they go into the orbit and they try to connect and pass on the information. For such kind of technological aspect, there should require a lot of precise precision and the advanced technology. In this case, we are trying to send the 2 spacecraft named the Chaser and the Target. This spacecraft is going to maneuver, the first one, and the second one is going to connect and send the information. And what are the key elements of this particular thing is, first one is it is about the proximity operation. The Chaser spacecraft, whatever the first spacecraft is there, that is going to navigate the positions, whatever the targeted spacecraft is. That would be the target. Now with that accuracy, that too they are going to send the information with very pure accuracy. This kind of accuracy is requiring something like sensitive sensors like LiDAR and the cameras and the radars, and so that this particular things are spaced into the spacecraft so that they can measure the distance and the relative speed. Now first you have done with the proximity operations. Whatever the distance is there, first they have to connect. In the second one, the docking mechanism happens. Now both the spacecrafts, whatever that are there, they are going to dock at the ports with equipped specialized hardware to establish the secure physical and electrical connections. When they try to interact or when they try to connect, there should not be any such kind of a collision or the electric or the physical breakage. To enhance that, there has been equipped with specialized hardware so that the physical or the electrical connection will not go wrong. And second one, the guidance and the control system. These automated systems, whatever are there, they are going to ensure the precise movement and going to align the Chaser spacecraft with the target. They are going to align, they are going to work together. For that, we have set up a proper guidance and the control system. And for communication, after they're connecting, after they're working together, the communication should happen. For that, the real-time data exchange between the spacecraft will ensure the coordinated actions and the safety during the docking. So whatever, when the 2 spacecrafts are sent into the orbit, the docking has to be happen properly without a physical and electrical failure. For that, we have this kind of key elements. And there are 2 types of docking actually. First one is a manual docking, where in the name itself is saying that it is controlled by astronauts, and early Apollo missions, whatever been done, they were done with manual docking. And the second one, the automated docking, where it is entirely on board system with minimal human intervention. And one such example is our SpaceX, and also the modern docking missions, whatever the international space stations have been performed. So there are 2 types of docking, and this particular SpaceX, which has been launched in 2025, it's our automated docking. Now what are the applications? What is exactly, once we have done this, what can be, what this technological aspect can be applied upon to? First of all, the modular space stations. It enables the assembly of whatever the large space structures are over there, like the International Space Station. Now we can go and we can, we can check out on those large structures which are already there into the space. Then we can do the satellite servicing, like refueling or repairing or upgrading the satellites which are already existing into the orbit. Then human space flight. This is very essential for the crew transfers and supply missions like Gaganyaan. Human space flight also we can do. Then we can do the deep space missions, like it supports the interplanetary exploration, enabling the fueling and modular assembly of the spacecraft in the orbit. So these are the important applications done by space docking. And the significance of this particular mission of the SpaceX would be our strategic achievement. Now we are standing fourth into the global world. Now this enhances, or this gives a very strategic autonomy or a strategic stand in the global front. And science and technological impact. It paves way for advanced space missions like space stations. Whenever the ISRO is planning about space station, space docking is going to help us in a very grand way. And this can enhance India's capability in satellite servicing, the prolonged servicing lifespan. See, just launching into the orbit doesn't work. We need to go and maintain it. That requires services and repairing. And this particular mission is going to do that. And the economic potential, it will open the opportunities for startups and also the private companies to get involved. And the fourth significant would be, we are going to support Gaganyaan mission as well, because this is going to provide the critical insights for India's human spaceflight program and the crewed missions as well. This particular docking and this particular thing, we can also reusability also, it will help. That means we can also do sustainable kind of a development over in the space sector. And the global collaboration. Now since we are standing in the fourth, that means we are like a global leader in this particular sector. Now people or the countries will also try to come and collaborate. So it is going to strengthen the collaborations as well. Now we will try to compare. Now India is standing fourth in 2025. Way before these three countries have already did the space docking. Like in 1966, the USA have done, and the remark was like it's a pioneer in the docking. In 1967, Russia has done in the name of Soyuz program, and in China, coming to China in 2011 onwards, this is going to do. Will not try to spell the mission name. So these are the remarks done. And in 2025, by doing SpaceX, we are standing in this particular table, and our remark is like an emerging global leader in the space sector. Now, what are the implications? Definitely, it is going to boost the startup ecosystem, and it is going to strengthen ISRO's grand ambition and vision and the geopolitical leverage. It will be used in diplomacy, it will be used in defense ties as well. So since we are standing fourth into the global arena, this is going to do a very great thing on the geopolitical front as well. Now coming to current affairs, India's strategic partners, whatever are there, like US and France, on the space research and exploration, this is going to enhance, and also people or the countries are trying to enhance this particular strategic partnership. And the global space race, whatever is happening in today's world, India's achievement is going to highlight the growing influence in the space race amid the rising geopolitical tensions. And coming to ISRO's roadmap, which is very grandly visioned, like the SpaceX, which is already done, this is going to align with the space exploration, like the missions like the Gaganyaan, the Chandrayaan, the 4 and the Aditya L1. So these are the current affairs, and this particular thing is going to attach whatever the mission has been achieved, that is going to leverage our strategic partnership. The space race, we are already there and we are already doing very great, and it is going to help in the ISRO's roadmap. So this is a very strategic thing, which is a very grand thing, which we are all going to be celebrated, and this particular success is going to be used in all aspects of the answers as well, whenever the question is regarding the space sector. So this particular strategic and the important thing is going to leverage both in economical aspect, diplomacy and also the defense. Thank you.